Liverpool is eyeing a major reinforcement for its defence, and the name that has been gaining attention behind the scenes at Anfield is Konstantinos Koulierakis, a young talent from Wolfsburg. At just 21 years old, the Greek centre-back is already attracting the English club's attention, which sees him as a potential successor to Virgil van Dijk. But what makes Koulierakis so special? And why would the Reds be willing to invest around £41 million to bring him to the Premier League? Virgil van Dijk's contract situation remains one of the most talked about topics inside and outside of Anfield. The Liverpool captain's contract expires at the end of the summer, and so far Richard Hughes, the club's sporting director, has yet to secure an agreement for an extension. However, there is moderate optimism that the Dutch defender, a key figure in the Reds' defensive system for years, will remain at the club. If Van Dijk stays, the fans can breathe a sigh of relief. But the reality of football is relentless. No player escapes ageing, and for a smooth transition in the defence. This is where Koulierakis comes into play. The name might not be familiar to many fans, but Konstantinos Koulierakis is already drawing attention from top European clubs. The Greek defender has been impressing in the Bundesliga with solid performances for Wolfsburg, showing advanced game reading, good speed, and exceptional defensive positioning. According to German newspaper Sport Bild, Liverpool has been closely monitoring his performances since November, when club scouts were present at the Greece vs England Nations League match. Since then, inquiries about the centre-back have intensified. This move is no coincidence. Liverpool had already monitored PAOK last season to track another Greek talent, Stefanos Tsitsipas, and now Koulierakis appears to be the primary target. One factor that could facilitate the negotiation is that he shares the same agent as Kostas Tsimikas, Liverpool's left-back. This creates a more accessible communication channel between the parties, making a potential transfer more feasible. Wolfsburg has set a high price for their young defender, around £41 million, significantly higher than the £20 million estimate made by Football Transfers. However, for a player with such potential, this investment might be justified in the league in defensive duels won, with a 71.43% success rate. He averages 8.89 progressive passes per game, ranking 16th among Bundesliga defenders. Good speed and a physical presence that imposes respect on opposing forwards. If there is one area to improve, he has a 59% success rate in aerial duels, which is below the ideal for an elite centre-back, usually above 65%. However, at just 21 years old, there is plenty of room for development, especially under the guidance of a coach like Arne Slot. Liverpool has shown in the past that they like to plan their defensive changes in advance. It was the case with the arrival of Ibrahima Konate, and it could be the same with Koulierakis. The idea is not to replace Van Dijk immediately, but to integrate him into the squad, allowing him to develop alongside one of the best defenders in recent football history. If the Reds board decides to move forward with the proposal, it will be a strategic move to ensure the team's defensive solidity in the future. The young Greek centre-back may not be a unanimous name among fans at this moment, but if the gamble pays off, he could become a key player in the new Liverpool under Arne Slot. Liverpool is about to take an important step in renewing its defence. Is Koulierakis truly the right name to replace Van Dijk? Time will tell, but one thing is certain. The Reds are making moves to ensure a secure future in defence. Liverpool is not only planning the future of its defence with the possible arrival of Konstantinos Koulierakis, but is also eyeing changes in the left-back position. After years of stability with Andy Robertson and Kostas Tsimikas, the Reds know they need to act quickly to secure a top name for the future. And, just like in the case of Van Dijk's successor, the competition for a new left-back is already intense. With Robertson set to turn 31 and doubts about his long-term viability, Liverpool's board, led by Arne Slot and Richard Hughes, has been scouting the market to find the ideal replacement. Among the names being considered, Milos Kerkez Anthony Robertson and Lewis Hall are seen as viable options, but one name in particular could become a real challenge for the Reds. Rayan Ait-Nouri, the talented fullback from Wolves, has been attracting the attention of Europe's giants, and if Liverpool wants to secure his signing, they will have to act fast. Arsenal and Milan are already making moves behind the scenes and could block the Reds' path in this race. Ait-Nouri, currently valued at an impressive €60 million, £50 million, is one of the most versatile players in the Premier League. The 23-year-old Frenchman not only stands out as a left-back, but has also played as a centre-back and even in left midfield, showcasing his adaptability. In the current season, he has played 23 games for Wolves, scored 3 goals, including 1 against Liverpool, and provided 5 assists. His impact on Gary O'Neill's team is undeniable, making his departure a significant blow for the club. The problem for the Reds? They are not alone in the race. According to Court Offside, Arsenal is interested in securing the players signing this transfer window. The Gunners see him as a solution for the left side of their defence, currently occupied by Zinchenko and Riccardo Calafiori. With Mikel Arteta seeking more defensive solidity, Ait-Nouri emerges as the perfect fit for his tactical setup. AC Milan is also closely monitoring the situation, particularly because they could lose Theo Hernandez to Real Madrid. If that happens, the Italian club will need to act quickly to find a high-quality replacement, and Ait-Nouri would be a natural option. Liverpool needs to speed up negotiations to avoid missing out on another promising reinforcement. Wolves knows it can make a significant profit from Ait-Nouri and, therefore, does not intend to make things easy for interested clubs. Additionally, there are rumours that the club prefers to sell him to a foreign team rather than strengthen a direct rival in the Premier League. This means both Arsenal and Liverpool may face barriers in negotiations. Manchester United has also been mentioned as one of the clubs monitoring the situation, but they already brought in Patrick Dorgu in January, reducing the likelihood of an immediate move. For Liverpool, securing a top-quality left-back is not just a necessity, but a key strategy to keep the team competitive in the long term. Arne Slot knows that to successfully follow in Jurgen Klopp's footsteps, he needs a balanced squad ready for the future. The arrival of a new defender like Koulierakis already shows that the Reds are focused on defensive renewal. But will the board be as quick and efficient in resolving the left-back situation? Time is running out, rivals are moving, and if Liverpool wants to secure a top name like Ait-Nouri, they need to act before it's too late. As Liverpool moves in the market, a major internal decision is approaching. Will Trent Alexander-Arnold renew, or could he leave? Contract negotiations are already giving clues about what may happen. Click on the card next to find out the details. See you there.